The mystery behind cult attraction. Ever wonder why even smart people join cults? It's a phenomenon that baffles many, yet it happens more often than you think. Let's dive into the mystery behind this intriguing attraction. Why this matters to you. Understanding the appeal of cults is crucial, especially in today's interconnected world. Cults aren't just fringe groups, they can significantly influence political and social movements, sometimes steering them in dangerous directions. For those seeking direction, especially in the political realm, recognizing the allure of cults can be a game changer. Why does this matter to you? Well, personal vulnerabilities play a significant role in cult attraction. You don't have to be lost or weak to fall into a cult's grasp. Many intelligent, politically active individuals find themselves drawn to these groups during periods of uncertainty or transition. The promise of belonging, purpose, and even power can be incredibly enticing. Moreover, understanding how cults operate can help you identify potential red flags in your own life or the lives of those around you. Whether it's a charismatic leader making grand promises or an organization demanding absolute loyalty, knowing what to look for can make all the difference. In essence, by decoding why people join cults, you'll gain valuable insights into human behavior and societal dynamics. This knowledge empowers you to make informed decisions and protect yourself and others from potentially harmful influences. So, let's delve deeper into this fascinating topic and uncover the psychological triggers that make cults so compelling.
Decoding the cult phenomenon. To truly understand why people join cults, we must first define what a cult is. Often, the term conjures up images of bizarre rituals and isolated communes, but it's more nuanced than that. A cult is typically characterized by a charismatic leader who demands unwavering loyalty, a set of beliefs that are often extreme or unconventional, and practices that can isolate members from the outside world. Psychological triggers play a significant role in drawing people into cults. These can include a desire for belonging, a need for purpose, or even a search for identity. During times of personal or societal upheaval, these needs become more pronounced. Cults offer a seemingly clear path to fulfillment, promising answers to life's big questions and solutions to personal struggles. Common characteristics of cults include manipulative recruitment tactics, emotional and sometimes physical isolation, and an us versus them mentality. These groups often prey on people's vulnerabilities, using love-bombing techniques to make new members feel immediately accepted and valued. Over time, this initial warmth can turn into coercive control, where questioning or dissent is not tolerated. By understanding these elements, we can begin to see how even the most intelligent and politically active individuals might find themselves entangled in such organizations. It's not just about intelligence, it's about emotional needs and psychological vulnerabilities that cults are adept at exploiting. Let's move on to see how these concepts play out in real-world scenarios.
Real-world implications. One of the most harrowing examples of cult dynamics at play is the Jonestown tragedy. In 1978, over 900 members of the People's Temple, led by Jim Jones, died in a mass murder-suicide. This tragedy highlights how powerful a charismatic leader can be and how far-reaching the control of a cult can extend. Members were isolated, manipulated, and ultimately coerced into taking their own lives or the lives of their loved ones. But cults are not relics of the past, they have evolved with technology. Modern cults now operate both online and offline, using social media and other digital platforms to recruit and control members. These groups often present themselves as self-help organizations, political movements, or exclusive clubs offering insider knowledge. The internet has made it easier for these groups to reach vulnerable individuals and maintain control over them, even from a distance. Recognizing the signs of cult influence in everyday life is crucial. Look out for people who suddenly become secretive, withdraw from long-standing relationships, or show unwavering loyalty to a single leader or ideology. These are often red flags indicating that someone might be under the influence of a cult. Understanding these real-world implications not only helps you protect yourself, but also enables you to assist others who might be at risk. By being aware of how cults operate and recognizing the warning signs, you can help prevent another tragedy like Jonestown and mitigate the impact of modern-day cults on society. Bringing theory to life. Let's delve into some examples to illustrate how cults operate and influence their members. One of the most compelling aspects of cults is their charismatic leaders. These individuals often possess a magnetic personality that draws people in. Take, for example, Charles Manson, who led the Manson family. His ability to charm and manipulate his followers was so profound that they committed heinous crimes at his behest. Charismatic leaders like Manson use their influence to create a sense of trust and dependency among their followers, making it difficult for them to question or leave the group. Another critical technique used by cults is isolation. By cutting off members from outside influences, cults can control the flow of information and reinforce their own narrative. For instance, in the case of Heaven's Gate, members were encouraged to sever ties with family and friends and live communally, further isolating them from any dissenting opinions. This isolation creates an echo chamber where the cult's beliefs go unchallenged, making it easier to maintain control over its members. Additionally, cults employ various psychological manipulation tactics such as love bombing, where new recruits are showered with affection and attention to make them feel valued and accepted. This initial phase is crucial for establishing emotional bonds that are later exploited for control. By examining these examples, we can see how cults use a combination of charismatic leadership, isolation, and psychological manipulation to attract and retain members. Understanding these techniques can help us recognize potential cult influences in our own lives and protect ourselves and others from falling into these dangerous traps. Wrapping it all up. To wrap things up, let's revisit the key points we've explored about why people join cults. Firstly, the appeal of cults lies in their ability to offer a sense of belonging, purpose, and identity during times of personal or societal upheaval. Even the most intelligent and politically active individuals can find themselves drawn to these groups due to their emotional and psychological needs. We defined a cult as an organization led by a charismatic leader who demands unwavering loyalty, often using manipulative tactics to recruit and control members. These groups isolate their followers from external influences and create an us versus them mentality to maintain control. Real-world examples like the Jonestown tragedy and Heaven's Gate illustrate the devastating impact cults can have on individuals and society. Modern cults have adapted to the digital age, using online platforms to reach and influence a broader audience. Recognizing the signs of cult influence in everyday life is essential. Look out for sudden secrecy, withdrawal from established relationships, and blind loyalty to a leader or ideology. Being aware of these red flags can help protect you and those around you from falling victim to such organizations. Understanding the dynamics of cults empowers you to make informed decisions and safeguard against potentially harmful influences. By decoding why people join cults and recognizing their tactics, we can mitigate their impact on our lives and society. Thank you for joining us in this thought-provoking exploration, and stay vigilant.